Oh, hi. I did not expect to see you here. You got so interested in poker you just had to come to a world tour event, huh? Would it be a good place to learn? Well, the buying's 10 grand. Yeah. So, with a field of what? 248 at the moment. What that means for you, like odds wise, okay? If you, yeah, it's like odds. It's like going to bookmakers. You know, if you bet like at 10 to 1, you bet £10 and you win, you get £100 back, right? Plus your stake. So, if you buy in for 10 grand, then you lose 10 grand. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. It's a pretty bad idea. I mean, hey, look, the best player in the world doesn't win every tournament, you know? Like, the idea that it's a good idea to just... Remember what I said about bankroll management when we first met? That you don't bet money you can't afford to lose? Yeah, this kind of thing is why. If you're an amateur player and you want to buy into one of these events, you better have some spare cash. Or be funded by someone else or something like that. But yeah, if this is your kid's college money or something like that, do not do it. Bad idea. Please no. So, yeah, well. Anyway. No, I'm not playing. I'm taking this one out. Why am I here? Because I have a sweat. I have a sweat, yeah. No, I'm not sweating. Okay. Terminology again. Having a sweat means essentially I've got a piece of someone. No, like, what? No, I don't have someone's Of course, I don't have someone's limb or extremity. A piece is like a steak, a proportion. Okay, so right, remember we're saying 10 grand buying, okay? So if I put up, say, 5 grand for somebody, right, a friend of mine who also plays poker, then they put in 5, I put in 5, and whatever they win, we split it, right? That's what it means. And then you can also have side bets, right? So... Well, funnily enough, side bets are essentially what crashed the housing market in 2008, but that's a whole other deal. Doesn't matter. It's a whole, like... Basically, right? Well, actually, you can use this as an analogy. In fact, I think a film did use this as an analogy, if I remember. Was it the... which one was it? The Big Short, I think? Used the analogy of a poker hand. Or blackjack, maybe in blackjack, something like that. Anyway. The point is, right, you can use these analogies. So, a side bet between me and you would be like, okay, let's take that player with a big chip stack, right? If I bet you, they'll get into the final 10, and you can take a bet against that, right? And then we can set odds. So, you know, to get into the final 10, even with a good chip stack, you know, it's not guaranteed by any means, especially at this stage of the tournament. There's still hundreds of people left. So I'd maybe get odds of, I don't know, make up whatever you want, 15 to 1, something like that, and you give me those odds. Huh? What's that got to do with housing? Long story short, housing market kind of crashed because... let me explain it as like bets were happening, and then... people would bet that the bet would be successful as a side bet for a lot more money. And then people would bet on the side bet, and it was just like this whole house of cards. So if that first bet is unsuccessful, it has a much like deeper, longer running ramification. That multiplied many times means catastrophe. So yeah. You know, catastrophe. So anyway, speaking of catastrophe, hopefully my guy does not blow his rather large chip stack. Yeah, I'm back to the guy I've got a sweat on. Because Well, basically, he's a good friend, first off, and it's nice to see your friends win, but also, I've got my money involved. And also, you know, he can be a bit aggressive sometimes. He's trying to... So, okay, so basically what you do in these tournaments, if you're just surviving, you'll eventually get knocked out, because what happens is the blinds keep going up and up and up and up and up, right? So the amount of money you have to pay, like, you know, once in a while, you could think of it as a kind of charge for being at the table and charge for getting to play hands. So if there's 8 people at the table, every 8 hands you have to pay a blind and a half, essentially. So eventually that will just eat into your chip stack, so you're forced to actually play. Because if you just sit there and don't bet, your stack will run out, right? And especially when the blinds start getting higher. So in early rounds, you kind of, especially if you do get to be at a table where you're a big chip leader and there are people trying to hang on with not many chips, you play aggressive, you try and bully people out of situations where they might actually have a better hand than you, but you have a good position, you have more chips than them, and they don't have something that they want to go all in with, essentially. And sometimes even when you don't have a particularly great hand, you might go all in with them if the odds are good enough and that sort of thing. Anyway, the point is, yeah, my guy is over there. See him looking very concentrated. He's, you know, bullying his table, which is good. He's got a good chip stack, which is good. So you try and amass lots and lots of chips, so then later on when you get put to a table where everyone has a lot of chips and you're playing at the kind of lead table, if you think of it that way, and you try not to get duffed. No, that's not poker terminology, it's just me. You try not to, you know, lose a giant pot, essentially, playing badly. I mean, sometimes you just... Okay, so there's a thing called a cooler. I know I'm just throwing terms at you now, but I'm enjoying it. There's a thing called a cooler, which is basically a hand where, you know, you had a great hand, but your opponent had like one of the very few hands that actually beats you. And so it's very hard for you to not play your great hand, but it's also, you know, like folding it is so bad statistically if you don't know what your opponent's cards are, but your opponent happens to have the thing that beats you, basically. And it's, yeah, it just kind of sucks. Like occasionally, basically, there's a hand where you can't realistically really get away from it. You can't fold it. It's too good. So, yeah. And, you know, especially if your opponent's range is quite wide and all that kind of stuff. I've just rambled for like ages about the tournament stuff. How are you? It's nice to see you here. Yeah, well, I know we talked about you might come, but I don't know, I wasn't sure you would want to come to a poker event. But it's cool to see you though. No, we can't go and talk to the guy, he's playing. I tell you what though, we can do our own side bet, alright? I tell you what, I will bet you... Huh? Can we not play instead? Sure, I guess. I mean, we'll have to... Well, I've got a pack of cards in my pocket, you know, magician stuff. Haha. So, sure, why not? Alright. So, let's see. Oh wait, I forgot to take the ad cards out. The ad cards are just like the jokers plus a couple of extra cards they give you to like advertise a deck. I mean, this set has a double backer, which is nice for Magic, but very useless for us. Okay. So, as much as those are nice and everything, Huh? You like the sounds of the card shuffling? Well, I guess I can just stand here shuffling cards. I look like a complete weirdo, but it's a theoretical possibility. No. Okay, what are we going to play, actually? Well, I mean, we could play poker. I mean, I don't know, we could try and find a way to get some chips off of someone, but I think the problem with that, well, there's a lot of problems with that. The main one being poker takes a while to play. I feel like you just want to play a quick game of something. Alright, let's just do blackjack. You want to play poker? Right. We'll do a quick couple hands then, I guess. I don't know. But what are we going to bet with that? Whatever. Let's just play for honor, I guess. Alright, your hand. My hand. Burn. Alright, let's see. Okay. I guess we can escalate bets. I will bet you... See, this is the problem. We really haven't decided what we're going to bet, have we? I will bet you a fist bump. Meaning if you lose, you have to give me a fist bump. I don't know. Okay, you take that. Cool. We tie that. Flop comes Queen of Clubs, Ace of Clubs, 5 of Clubs. Wow. Do you have clubs? Alright, it's on me to bet. I shall bet... I will bet a... Ooh. A high 5. There you go. Elevating the fist bump to more overall contact. You'll match that bet. Cool. Alright. Next card out is 7 of diamonds. I will bet an elongated high 5. Yes. Like one of those kind of slightly weird ones where you clasp hands and just sort of hold it there and shake a bit. Yeah, one of those, the terrible ones. Yeah, let's do one of those. You'll take that bet, okay. And last card comes Jack of Diamonds. I will bet you... I will bet you your life savings. Do you want to take that bet? No, you shouldn't. You should fold. Good idea. What do you have? Not too much. I had King 10 of spades, meaning I had a nut straight. Well, actually, well, it's not nuts, but I don't think you had clubs based on how passive you were being. Okay. Let's have you pick the stakes, right? So just say, like, escalating stakes, I guess, and then, you know. Oh, yeah, right. I want a high 5, an awkward high 5. Okay, ready? Here we go. Yeah, and kind of. Yeah, there you go. The terrible finger smishing. Excellent. Okay. Let's see. Alright, you pick the stakes this time. So your hand... My hand, burn. Alright, pre-flop bets. You bet me a hug, fair enough, I'll take that bet. Okay, flop comes. Ace of clubs is back. 6 of hearts, Jack of clubs. You'd bet me, what? You bet me a smile and a hug. Okay. Sure, I'll take that. 8 of hearts. A smile, a hug, and a kiss on the cheek. Alright. Fair. 5 of hearts comes in the river. Hearts flushes in. Some straights have made it. Let me double check my cards. Okay. You'll bet me a kiss. You'll bet me a kiss, huh? See, I have a reputation as a pro poker player to uphold here. So to be clear, if you beat me, I have to kiss you. And if I win... If I win what, actually? We haven't thought this through. I have to win, you have to kiss me. I see. No, wait, what if I fold, though? If I fold... Oh, yeah, if I fold, it's just the other thing. What about we remake the bet? If you win, I'll kiss you. And if I win... What's funny? Oh, here's a good one. If I win, you go up to my friend and kiss him with no explanation. Ah, yeah, see, there's some stakes. Because otherwise, you can't have a bet where you win either way. That's just not in the spirit of the game. So, you taking my bet or no? Are you chicken? Okay, well, I have ace X, meaning I just have a pair of aces. What do you have? Wow, you have 2 pair, 6 and 8. That is phenomenally random, but do I applaud it? I really don't, do I? Huh. Well, a wager's a wager. Pay them their money. It's a reference from a film, Rounders. So basically, in the as I was saying, in the film before I was so rudely interrupted, the plot. Okay, how about after our first date, we watch the film Rounders? Deal? Okay, deal. Well, I think I should, huh? You can't stay much longer? Oh. Well. Oh. Well, in that case, I guess, yeah, I'll see you later. We'll organize that date, right? And we can go and do, I don't know, something you want, and then watch Rounders, very important. Good film. Okay. Alright. But you need to go right now. I don't... Well, okay. You hope my guy wins? I mean, me too. Well, if he wins, I'll buy dinner. Yeah, okay. Well, bye. Bye. What a whirlwind of a human being. Okay. Right, the tournament, yeah.